welcome to my kitchen. So today we are reviewing the NutriBullet Blender again. Some of you have requested this from my initial video or review of this blender. Some of you wanted to know how it's holding on, so I just wanted you to see for yourself. I'm just gonna make some things with it so you see how it's blending, how it's holding on. So here I'm making piping hot roasted tomato. The blender definitely handles really hot things. It does have a little vent in the spout to let out air. I don't know why I was showing you guys my chicken thighs. It all came out of the oven with the tomato. So hey, just wanted to show that. So I added some green herbs that I had in the freezer. I do have a little tiny garden where I grew some herbs like rosemary, thyme, parsley, and all of that. So yeah, I just added it to it because sometimes when I harvest it, I just save it. Here I was making some type of tomato sauce, as you can tell, with some fresh herbs. So when I was done with that, I had some oats that I wanted to blend to turn into oat flour. Some of you buy the flour from the market or the store, but I buy it from Sam's Club, not sponsored. And I because I buy it in a large quantity, and what I do is I just split it into two and I blend the other bag into flour. So I use it to bake and do all sorts of things. I love oats so much that I can use it to make breakfast, I can use it to make lunch, I can use it to make dinner and dessert. That's how bad I like it. But yeah, look how much it turned that flour into, all the oats into flour. And mind you, I'm not using the quick oats. I'm using the whole whole grain oat. So yes, it did a really good job. One thing I like about this blender is its simplicity. Compared to the other blender of this quality, they have like a lot of parts to them, but this blender is absolutely good. There's no parts, there's no detachable pieces inside of it that you have to wash. It's such an easy blender. I really love it from day one. As you can tell, I use it a lot. Like, I use it to make different types of things: soft things, hard things, hot things, cold things. So definitely will recommend this blender. Like I said, I've had it for a while. Nothing changed. Nothing, like, the picture is still intact. It hasn't cracked or anything. But yeah, here you have it. I think I make like 3 pictures. I blend 3 pictures of the oats to get my tub full of oat flour. But yeah, it's not loud. The noise level is still the same. Nothing has really changed. So here I'm trying something different. I was just showing you guys a different texture and different things just so you guys gauges how it works. So this is a black-eyed peas. I'm using it to make a West African dish. It's bean pudding. So basically you just blend it and you season it up and you steam it. So sometimes I leave the peel on it because you have to take out the peels of the black-eyed peas, but sometimes I leave it on and this blender still does its magic. Look how creamy that is. Like, some of you know how bean product is, and for this blender to make it look this smooth in like few minutes, I mean, you know it's a good blender. Look at that creaminess. I love this blender. But yeah, that's some of the stuff that I add to my recipe, as you can tell. So now we're going to blend our roasted bell pepper. As you can tell, I roast a lot of these tomatoes and bell peppers. Yeah, look at the color, it's so vibrant. If you love tomato soup, this just follow this method and you have a NutriBullet. Basically, you're gonna get you a nice tasty soup. But yeah, That's what we got. It blends it really smoothly, and it's hot. And it's meant to blend hot things because there's space around the spout that lets out steam. So just look at that gorgeousness. Yeah, I was adding it to my tomato. I had tomato already. But yeah, just watch it blend. And look how powerful the low setting is. And the steam, you can see, has the ways to come out. And you can also take that top part out if you wanted to add some water inside it. But yeah, it's so good. I love this. I use it for smoothie also. Can you imagine? I use it to make all these savory things, and I still use it for smoothie, and it does not change in taste. It changes not. So that's one thing I like about it. But yeah, here it goes, nice and hot. And I'm also gonna show you, I add some fresh herbs in my garden. That's some basil, is it oregano, and some herbs from my garden. I love some herby food. I love herbs, fresh herbs, because they are so aromatic and potent compared to the dry and powdered herbs. So, which I use also, but when I have time, I like to keep the fresh ones on hand. Yeah, look at that. Look how it's blending quite nicely. I just added a little water to help it, and it's just doing its job. Look at that. Look at that. I love this blender so very much. I have used it. It's blended a whole lot of stuff. Let's put it that way. I use it every week. So if you were wondering about the durability, 10 out of 10 recommend. And this is how I wash it. I basically put a drop or two of soap, and I add water, and I take it back to the base, and I blend it on high. This is just to get any food particles and clean it up. Don't wait on it. I don't put it in my dishwasher. This is how I pretty much treat any big equipment that I have. But yeah, I just let it to air dry, and that's it. Please subscribe, comment, like this video. Love it. Until next time, bye bye.